So huge news coming out of Saudi Arabia right now. They're having talks about Mike Tyson having a fight later on, either this summer or towards the end of this year. They're thinking of his opponent maybe being Fedor Emelianenko. They feel like he's a possible opponent right now for Mike Tyson. They're actually negotiating and going through what time of the year they would actually think about fighting. But this is huge news though. Mike Tyson is 57 years old right now, and I was just thinking the other day, if he was still in shape like he was during the Roy Jones fight, he could have actually had a couple of fights. You know what I'm saying? Just for exhibitions, but they kind of waited a little bit in between time because it's probably 4 years, what, a little over 3 years since he's last fought. So it's kind of bad they'll wait that long. He probably won't be as fast as he was a couple of years ago. Like those 3 years will make a big difference. But I felt like that would be something that a lot of people would like to watch. And Saudi Arabia, they taking it serious. They actually thinking about having him fight. And the guy's an MMA fighter technically. I don't know if he's uh a huge attraction to a lot of people, but he's fought in the octagon plenty of times. He has a lot of wins. He's definitely it'll be competitive to see him go against Mike Tyson and see if he can outbox him. Mike Tyson is still a huge threat at the age he is, you know. He throws some huge punches. I don't know. Last time, I'm not gonna lie, when they had the event on Triller and they had everything going on with Mike Tyson and the whole card, I was actually pretty excited about it. But it's been a little different ever since then because of just different things going on. The YouTubers kind of boxing and different things like that kind of water it down. So that's why you haven't seen Mike Tyson around it as much. When he did it, it was kind of cool because you know he was an ex-boxer and he was just kind of getting back into the flow. But I mean, after a couple of fights with the YouTubers and things, it just wasn't the same as it was when it first started. So that's why it's kind of iffy if anybody doesn't want to have it right now. But I feel like it would actually be entertaining. I was That was one of the most entertaining fights I've seen as far as the whole event and everything. I felt like it was a non-stop event. It was very good. I feel like most boxing matches should actually try to incorporate more things that Triller was doing. But in Saudi Arabia, Mike Tyson probably has I know he has a lot of fans out there that would love to see him fight. It's probably people that grew up watching him and people that probably just found out about him that think a lot about him. They probably want to see him fight so bad and probably thought they'll never have a chance to see him fight. So this is probably a reason. And, you know, everybody else getting paydays. Mike Tyson should get a payday too. He didn't put in work. He put in just as much work as these other guys. These other guys ain't even fighting the best guys that's available right now. Talk about they want a payday. So I know if anybody should deserve a payday, it should be Mike Tyson. But I was thinking the other day, I was like, man, they waited a long time. I wish they would have had another fight right after Mike Tyson fought Roy Jones. I was like, that would have been nice. I feel like Mike would have been in good shape. He was in good shape when he fought. He was in very good shape. But with the way things going now, nah, I don't know. I wouldn't doubt Mike Tyson though, just because he is who he is. It wouldn't matter if he win or lose anyway. Bro, I've been watching Mike Tyson all my life. He hasn't since I've been watching him. He hasn't won that many fights, but who cares? Like he's still gonna put on a nice event. It's always entertaining. It's just some guys like that. That's what we're trying to teach guys like Anthony Joshua. Like after a while, bro, when you get to a certain level, people don't really care about all the other stuff. We just want to know if you gonna be the people's champ. Give us the fights we want. Win or lose, we'll support you, and it'll just be like that. That's why Mike Tyson has so many different things he can do and go in and out. A lot of heavyweights, a lot of fighters. That's why a lot of fighters can do whatever they want in boxing, TV, because they did it all in the ring. People been seeing them fight all their life, and that's just how it goes. But when you don't take the big fights and you don't have your name up there like that, you're not gonna be able to do stuff like this after you retire. See, a lot of these guys, they ain't gonna have a good enough resume to walk around and be like, yeah, let me do an exhibition after I retire. People gonna be like, why? You didn't even fight anybody when you was fighting in your career. Who you think you are, Mike Tyson or something? That's exactly how it's gonna be. And I'm glad too, because a lot of guys, when you don't put out, when you sit around and cut corners in boxing, it don't always work out that way. But people won't tell you that side of boxing though. When you're retired and you had an okay resume and people don't really care about you like that. I'm telling you, don't get it twisted. People ain't gonna lose their mind about Triple G like that. I'm just being honest. There's no shade, there's no hating, I'm just being real. But definitely, Mike Tyson, I feel like he can put on a good show, man. That'll definitely be a nice fight. I want to see him fight one more time. I wouldn't mind seeing that. But that was news to me. I thought it was just people just talking, but that's actually real news. They're actually talking about that. But that'd be nice to see though. But that's all I got though. Like and subscribe.